Pete Marr here for B-Sides on location at Outside Lands 2022 with one of the performers, Dayglow.
Hello.
I've been looking forward to this, man.
Yeah.
We actually are meeting for the first time in person.
Yes.
You are real.
I'm here. You're real. This is life.
You're not some AI robot that I was talking to over Zoom.
Not that I know of. Yeah. I think I'm real.
Or maybe someone has captured all those videos and now is creating an AI version of you.
Google can do that now.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah. How do you feel about AI these days?
It's creepy. I mean, I don't know. I don't think too much about it. Yeah.
Do you use the automated functions on your phone? And
I really don't. No.
Yeah.
I mostly actually I switch between my iPhone and this thing called a light phone. Have you ever seen those?
No.
They're like these minimalist phones. So I try to use that as much as possible.
So what? It just makes phone calls?
Phone calls, and you can text, and it kind of has directions, but.
What do you mean kinda has directions? That's scary.
It has Google. It's the interface. It's like it works like a Kindle. So like it just glitches sometimes, and I don't really trust its direction thing. So
are you trying to go through a digital detox of sorts?
Oh, always. Yeah, I'm always trying to. But I mean, at the same time, technology's cool.
Yeah.
But,
I was going to say, it's very surprising because you are doing podcasts. You're very much on the forefront of technology.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Did you pick up any gadgets or what have you during the last 2-3 years and now rely on those type of things?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I definitely have to have a good computer, a handful of computers for live shows and stuff. So, yeah, I'm a nerd about those kind of things, but...
Yeah, that's why I ask. I feel like you would be the person that has all the latest and greatest.
Yeah, I see why, yeah.
But anyway, great to have you here.
Yeah.
In San Francisco, Golden Gate Park, so iconic.
I know.
Have you been during your travels here?
No, never been. Whenever we're in San Francisco, it's always so quick. But it's beautiful. Really, really nice.
A lot of history in this part, too, because a lot of the old festivals in the 60s and Summer of Love took place here.
Wow, okay.
And then during the 90s, the Tibetan Freedom Concert with the Beastie Boys, Smashing Pumpkins, Rage Against the Machine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dang, that's really cool.
Yeah. When you play these type of grounds in these locations, how do you absorb that? How do you take that in?
Man, I don't know. It's just such an honor to be a part of it. I still don't necessarily, it doesn't click in my brain. Maybe I have a governor in my head that doesn't allow me to think about it too much. But I'm just excited to be here, honestly. it's cool to be a part of it all.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And I feel like you really fit the ethos of San Francisco and the culture and the things that I've just mentioned.
People seem nice here.
Yeah. You are one of the nicest.
Oh, thank you.
And I feel a lot of that personality is coming through on this upcoming album of yours, People in Motion. It's not all sunny and rainbows and what have you, but I feel like sonically it is. Where were you coming from in this particular piece of work?
Sure. People in Motion is my attempt at making a dance album, sort of. I thought a lot of people would be into dance music coming out of COVID, because now we can dance together, and it's just really celebratory in a way, but I guess it's summed up into dancing and having fun and just having something to sing about. And I mean, it's an album I'm really, really proud of. I guess on the production side, it's really more produced than anything I've done, but I still did it all myself, so yeah. It's ambitious.
And that's why I brought up the technology and all that stuff. I feel like you got a lot of new toys.
Yeah. Well, the weird thing about me is I love vintage technology. So a lot of the synths that I use are from the 80s and stuff like that. So I like analog technology, Yeah.
Hence the light brick phone that you're carrying around, or whatever you called it.
Yeah, light phone. They're very inconvenient, and that's kind of the point. But right now I'm on my iPhone. Yeah.
I applaud you for carrying the tradition of the sound of the 80s and that period of time. Were there any pieces of work or any artists that you were gravitating towards that you leaned on as informing you of the sound?
Yeah, well, so I think people will definitely hear LCD Soundsystem in the record, which isn't an 80s artist, but 80s influenced, Like, right? I would say LCD Soundsystem like is 80s influenced, and so I'm influenced by that. So it's kind of like a layer of synth pop that's like new wave-ish.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like I love Paul Simon. I think lyrically you might kind of catch that in this album. Yeah, just like I love the 80s because people, you know, there wasn't social media, so like there were cool music videos, but other than that, there wasn't really content. It was like live shows and the music. It's like people were like musicians, where nowadays like someone can have 3 million Instagram followers, but you know they can't really sell tickets to a show. And so I'm just concerned about like being a musician, and so that's why I like a lot of 80s music, because they were all musicians, you know?
Yeah, it was like one of the last periods of time in music history.
Truly.
Right?
Yeah, and all this new technology was being like used, and just cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come you haven't done one of those throwback 80s video styles then, you know, where it's just all flat and you're playing with all these colors?
Yeah. Maybe there's something coming out soon.
Oh,
yeah, maybe.
What did I just stumble upon?
Yeah.
We got a taste of the album with Then It All Goes Away.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I feel like that is either good and bad.
Yeah.
In terms of lyrics.
Yeah.
Right?
It's definitely melancholy, yeah. I mean, the song, yeah, it's like hopeful in a weird way. Like, it's about conflict disappearing. So, at the beginning there is conflict. So that's the part that's like negative, I guess. But it's like magical when conflict disappears, and inevitably it kind of always does. You know, whether sooner or later, like, conflict does disappear. And so it's kind of a celebratory song about that, where, yeah, you're like facing it head on and then it disappears. Yeah.
We're here at Outside Lands, and of course, people are going to be sampling Dayglow, because some may be like, oh yeah, I know that song, I know that, you know.
Yeah.
Any covers besides the Tears for Fears one?
Yeah, we're actually, we're doing like this new live version of Medicine, and we go into it playing Funky Town. You know, Funky Town. I don't know. I don't even know who it's by. Yeah.
I think Lips Incorporated.
Yeah, that song.
That song.
So that one's fun.
Or maybe
do that a couple
someone
times.
else. That might be a cover of someone else. I don't know.
Who knows?
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. All right. I look forward to that. Great to finally meet you.
Yes, you too.
And we look forward to the album, and best of luck with everything.
Thank you.
It is Dayglow. We're at Outside Lands with B-Sides.